The Liberal government talks tough about standing up to the United States and sovereignty, defending our sovereignty as a country. Does an oil and gas cap strengthen the Canadian economy, sovereignty, resilience, and security?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, we will introduce a bill to get major projects built in Canada. Our government will rapidly advance projects of national interest and approve them within 2 years. We will build the strongest, low-cost, low-risk, low-carbon economy in the G7.
The Honourable Member.
Parliamentary Budget Officer estimates oil and gas cap will reduce nominal GDP by $20.5 billion and kill 54,000 jobs. Will the minister scrap the oil and gas cap?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, what the government will do is pass the One Canadian Economy Act to grow our economy through delivering projects of national interest. We hope the members will get on side.
The Honourable Member.
Canadian energy producers say the oil and gas cap deters investment and undermines employment. If the government keeps the cap, is the minister saying Canada's largest energy investors are wrong?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, for the last several weeks, we have been in conversations with many of the CEOs in the energy sector, both conventional and renewables, and they're quite supportive.
The Honourable Member.
Now more than ever, working together to build major projects is critical, including with First Nations. The minister has said the government has reached out to First Nations to consult on major project legislation. Which Indigenous peoples, coalitions, or entities has the government consulted with?
The Honourable Minister.
Speaker, I'd be happy to give the member a copy of the First Nations Major Projects Coalition press release on the day the bill was announced supporting the government's initiatives.
The Honourable Member.
Legislation says rights holders are to be consulted. Is First Nations Major Projects Coalition the rights holder?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, we have been speaking with the Assembly of First Nations. I spoke with the Chief of the Assembly of First Nations today. We also have a consultation process going.
The Honourable Member.
Assembly of First Nations a rights holder?
Sure.
Speaker, First Nations Major Projects Coalition.
The Honourable Member. The Honourable Minister.
Speaker, the rights holder is the First Nations and Indigenous governments. Those people are often members of the First Nations Major Projects Coalition.
The Honourable Member.
There are 600 plus First Nations communities in this country. How many has the minister consulted?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, over the next several days, we will be increasing the consultation. I have schedules with 180 different First Nations.
The Honourable Member.
In half First Nations, I think this Liberal government has continued to show they're all about reconciliation rhetoric and not about actual change and taking First Nations seriously. What does the census is on a major project?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I have worked extensively in my private sector life working with Indigenous groups to get projects built. We have done it very successfully. We will continue to do that. That is the goal.
If a consortium of Indigenous nations want to build an oil pipeline via the Northern Gateway, would the minister approve it?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I'm not going to talk about hypothetical projects. If a project comes forward with a proponent that is supported by First Nations, we will run it through the process, and if it meets the process, it will get designated.
Honourable Member.
Will this government get one new cross-provincial pipeline to Tidewater?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, when we were at Saskatoon talking with the various premiers, we talked about many projects, including.
The Honourable Member.
Yes or no?
Sir.
Speaker, we're not talking about hypothetical situations. We're talking about real projects coming.
The Honourable Member.
How many major projects have been killed in the last Liberal decade?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, this is a new government. I'm not sure. Well, Mr. Speaker, I happen to be new.
Order. The Honourable Member.
Between 2015 and 2020 alone, Canada cancelled 16 major energy projects, resulting in a $176 billion hit to our economy. What is the dollar amount needed to make Canada an energy superpower in the next 2 years?
Honourable Minister.
Speaker, again, the honourable member is looking backwards. If the honourable member wants to see major projects built, we hope they'll support the One Canadian Economy Act and get building.
Last question, the honourable member.
For the next 2 years in numbers of projects and the dollar amount.
That's right.
The honourable minister.
Mr. Speaker, The list is an ongoing list that's getting developed. As new projects come on, they will be added to the list.